Hello and welcome to GrindslimeTV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're heading over to Colombia. Oh yeah, where we're going to be checking out one of my recent favourites. You can find out more about how I came across this band on their video I did for their album Requiem, and that is the band Masacre. And this is their demo, Colombia Imperio Del Terror. Oh yes, and it's a banger. Absolute classic, raw as you like. Absolutely filthy. You know you're listening to something naughty. Just it ticks all the boxes. It's got everything you want on there. Great solo work on there as well. On the track Sepulcros en Ruinas. That's track 4. Absolute banger. But all the tracks on here are awesome. It's got 8 tracks in total. You get the prologue and epilogue included. So 6 full songs, but you still get half hour's worth of music. So really, really cool. All about that. In fact, I think this is 30 minutes and 1 second. So, look at that. Can't get enough of that, mate. So yeah, this is their demo from 1989, as you can see there on the back. It's part of the 10 Inches of Death series, or it's 10 Inches of Death Cult series, sorry, from Xtreem Music, one of my favourite labels, and probably the first underground label I came across. Decades ago, I was at a show in Shrewsbury, and a young man behind the counter handed me a copy of Sick Mutilation compilation volume 1, and still around here somewhere. It's got it in probably my promo drawer, and had some bangers on there, you know, Disgorge, Hour of Penance, Paganizer, stuff like that. So some cool shit on there. So whenever I see an Xtreem music release, I always at least check it out of loyalty, really, more than anything. But also, it's usually good shit, if I'm being honest with you. Now, let's have a look at the inside of this bad boy, shall we? You've got your booklet there and your CD. It's got that sort of silver print on Ujima flip. Nothing underneath, just black, but I think they're all like that. With these Death Cult records. You've got the booklet there. We'll have a look at that in a minute. There you are, look, got the old logo there. I love those old school sort of hand-drawn logos as well. All about that. Really cool, particularly when they throw a little bit of illustration in there, like you've got that sort of blade along there. Really, really cool. It's all about that. Now, normally with these booklets, you do get liner notes, but there's none with this one, which is a shame, but if you can't get them, you can't get them. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? But you've got your original tape layout at the top there. Got the lyrics straight from one of the copy straight from one of the tapes, and you've got some more photos down there as well, them doing their thing. And then on the back, you've simply got propaganda and band photos and whatnot. So still really cool packaging. There's a lot there from like, you know, the old days. Look at some of these bands they've played with, like Sleeper. Let's have a look. What else we got here? Neuresis. Never heard of them, but they're pretty cool. Paradise Lost on this one. You know, little time capsules, man. Morbid. Yeah, classics. All sorts of things are going on. Yeah, really, really cool. So I love looking at stuff like that. You know, you've got your little drawings there, little scribble, geezer with an arrow through his head. Always fun. But yeah, this is one of those that's just got replayability out the arse. I mean, it's got that great like artwork on the front. I love all that. They're sort of old school. They're sort of just simple drawings, but yeah, that's what it's all about. And you know, it's got that typical sort of you know, death doom come black metal kind of sound to it, what they call ultra metal. And if like me, you're late to the game with Masacre. If you've heard the band called Blasphemia, they're very much in the same sort of neighborhood as that. So really, really cool. They're another really good South American band. Are they from Colombia as well, actually? They could be, yeah. But I think these were the guys that like made that sort of sound. So definitely worth checking out if you like black metal and death doom, but you've also got that typical sort of old school Brazilian black and thrash sound as well when it needs to, you know. So yeah, they definitely bring it all out. So absolutely worth your time. and definitely worth your pennies. Whole thing's up on YouTube, and yeah, feel free to go check that out. So that's it from me today. Support the scene in your local record store, and I'll catch you all later.